Drifting on the ocean, sometimes I pass by an island, but there's nothing there for me.
Hi everyone, this is Amy with Keto Life. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to show you guys how I make one of my favorite dishes that we serve at Thanksgiving and Christmas and several times throughout the year, and that is loaded mashed cauli. I like to put cheese and bacon, and just kind of doctor it up and make it extra special. And then I'm going to bake mine in the oven just a little bit to give it a nice topping of melted cheese, a little bit lightly brown. So I'm going to show you how I make it, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you serve this at your table on Thanksgiving. So let's get started. I'm just going to be using frozen cauliflower, but you can use fresh cauliflower also. The key is boiling it so that it is extremely tender. You want to get it as tender as possible. So I have a pot of water boiling. I'm going to go put this in and get it boiling. All right, so over here is my pot of water, and I am just going to carefully dump these in. Normally, when it is Thanksgiving Day, I will make a much larger batch, but today I'm just making a smaller batch just to show you guys. So I'm gonna make sure all these are submerged and let this boil. And we're gonna get it really nice and tender. I'll check it after about 15 minutes and we'll see how tender it is. And I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I boiled this for about 20 minutes. It's really, really tender, very, very soft. I'm gonna let it drain off all the water as much as possible. And then I'm gonna pat this dry as much as possible with some paper towels as well. We wanna get out as much of the water as we can. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll show you the next step. I have chopped up some green onion, about one bunch of green onion. I have bacon crumbles here. These are from Costco. You could make bacon and chop it yourself. And then I have some cream cheese here, about a half of a cup of cream cheese. And I'm going to also be using about 2 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to be adding in some minced garlic and some shredded cheese. You can use pepper jack. You can use whatever your favorite cheese is. And what I do is I have a chopper here, an automatic electric one, and this works the best. So once you have your cauliflower all drained, all right, so I have my cauliflower in here. I have 2 tablespoons of butter, and then I'm gonna add in about half of my green onions. We'll add those in. And we're gonna go ahead and get this going. Mix this up. Then we'll add more stuff to it as we go. And every so often, I'm going to take the lid off and just mix this in. Just going to stir this around. Now, if you don't have one of these style mixers or choppers, you can just use a mixing bowl and use, a masher and blend it up that way. That would work as well. And then to this, we're going to add our cream cheese. All right, now if you like garlic, you can add in a garlic. I'm doing about a tablespoon of garlic. And then we're going to go ahead and mix all this in. Now this is where you start to really see the magic happen. It just becomes so creamy, just absolutely delicious. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add in some of our cheese and our bacon, and then we're gonna transfer this into a casserole or oven safe baking dish, and we're gonna bake it and get a nice pretty browned top. And then that's it. It's super simple, so easy to make this, and your family will love it, and they won't even probably know that it's not mashed potatoes. I can fool my family pretty well. And my daughter requests this. She loves this. This is one of her favorites. She likes it better than mashed potatoes. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in our cheese, our bacon, and I'll do a little taste test and see if I need to adjust for salt, pepper, or anything else. And then we're gonna transfer it and get it ready to, you can make this the night before and then bake it right before your Thanksgiving dinner. And it will be really nice and fresh and steaming hot. So let's get the bacon in and the cheese. All right, so I've added in about 3/4 of a cup of shredded cheese and about half of a cup, quarter a cup to half a cup of bacon bits. And this is totally optional, up to you what you want to add in. We're gonna go ahead and mix this all up, and then we'll transfer it to our baking dish. All right, so now I'm just gonna transfer this into a baking dish. So I got it transferred into here. So now I'm going to add a little more cheese all over the top. And we'll add a little bit more bacon to the top. And of course, some green onions. All right, and now I'm gonna bake this at about 350 for 15-20 minutes, or until the top is a nice golden brown, and that's it. It's done. The most delicious side to serve on Thanksgiving. You will absolutely love it. Your family will love it. And you probably want to make at least double this batch because it's going to be a big hit. So you can cover this, keep it in the refrigerator until you're ready to heat it through. And that's it. Super easy. So let's get this in the oven and I'll show you what it looks like at the very end. All right, so I've taken it out of the oven. I went for about 20-25 minutes, and you can see it's still bubbling, but it's nice and brown around the edges, and this is just gonna be delicious. So I'm going to get a plate and we're gonna taste this. Okay, let's see what it's like. Oh yes. All that cheese and the onions. Oh yes, look at that, so beautiful. Now I don't have all the other Thanksgiving dishes. This is just a side that I'm showing you. So here's what it looks like. It just looks so creamy and so delicious. There's your fork, Ava. Okay. Ava and I are gonna taste it. It's really hot, so be careful. You can see the steam. Be really careful, it's hot, and blow it. It's still hot. Mmm. Oh, it's so good.
It's so hot, but really good.
Yeah, it's really good. Really creamy. It's just so good. It just has all of the flavors that you want in a loaded mashed cauli. And most people probably wouldn't even know that this is cauliflower. So, what do you think, Ava? Really good with turkey and gravy and all our other stuffing and everything.
Very good.
Yeah, delicious. All right, guys, that's gonna do it. We're gonna go eat this, and we still have, it serves a ton. This actually, 2 bags of the cauliflower actually is going to serve quite a few. I'd say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'd say good 10 nice size scoops like that out of this dish, out of this whole recipe. So anyway, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this recipe. It's so fast and easy. I hope you'll give it a try. If you like this, please leave me a thumbs up. And I want to wish you all a very happy Thanksgiving, peaceful, and lots of love with your family. And I will see you in the next video.